It's project day. Let's get going. Okay, project number one today is to replace our 7-pin connector with the new truck. The old one is too short, and it's a long story, but we broke a 7-pin connector years ago, so we've been using this extension, and I actually found corrosion in our old 7-pin connector, and it's given us a false reading on one of our back lights. So I'm going to replace it with an 8-foot connector today, and hopefully that's long enough. They said that this was the longest I could buy. So anyway, that is job one. We're going to do that right now. Then we're going to get up on the roof and get the antenna put on. And we also reorganized. That crate used to be in our storage compartment full of our tools and things that we need to get to. I was at Harbor Freight, and I picked up this right here. So that's going to replace that, take up a lot less space in the storage compartment, and a lot more organized. I won't have to do so much digging. All right, let's get this 7-pin connector on. All right, the 7-pin connector connections are inside that box right there. Here's our old connector. And I don't know if you can see it, but this pin right here, get in the shade. Yeah, see how that's all corroding? So it's not working. I need to get that off. We're going to open that up and we'll take it with us. All right, first thing we're going to do is disconnect the battery here. Take the positive. I can get that out. Disconnect the positives here. That way I don't get shocked. And then the next thing is to get these off, and that'll open up this. That'll open up this compartment, and we'll show you what that looks like. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken heart. 7-pin connector is this cord right here. It comes in white, black, yellow, green, brown, and light blue. The nice thing is, here's your other wires, and so you really know, you just match, red to red and whatnot. So not too complicated. Okay, so I got it off. I'm just prepping the wires now, stripping. These are all 14s. So we're just stripping these down so that we could put connectors on. And then we'll get these on. We have to thread it through the grommet first, and then put the connector on, and then we'll get that thing hooked up. So again, it's pretty simple. You just, match blue to blue, brown to brown, green to green, red to red. It makes it so much easier when you go ahead and put these connectors on. Green, red. And of course we have a plane flying over, so. And what I like to do is I just put the nut as I'm putting each one on separately. I just put the nut on and that way it keeps the whole device here from sliding. You'll note when you do your 7-pin connector that there is no yellow on the trailer. Yellow goes on the empty slot right here. Okay, and then we got black goes right here, and then white goes down here on the end. I have to put that under. We'll go black. White over, black. Okay. Get the white one attached. You don't want to confuse your black and white, because one of them's positive and one of them's negative, and you'll not fare too well with that one. So black here. Okay, they're all on, and now I'll go through and tighten them back all the way. Put the cover back on, and the 7-pin connector should be working just fine at that point. Okay, now the next step is just put the cover back on, and that's good to go. None of the wires are crossed, nothing's touching, and I put the screws in. All right, new 7-pin connector is on, and hook that up to the truck and see what we got. Okay, so we just got the 7-pin connector. I hooked that up to the truck, tested all the lights on the new dash. It does a light diagnostic check for you. Everything's checking out just fine. 7-pin's good, and unlike the other one, it's not too short. I've got plenty of play, so I'm going to route this under and get it all zip tied in so that it's perfect, but that's good. Project 1 is complete.
The government can say, we're not going to make anybody do it, but
okay.
If you don't get one, you won't get your freedoms back. In fact,
Okay, we're back. We're up on the roof this time. We're going to replace this bat wing antenna with this king jack antenna, and we're going to use the existing bracket here. And while we're up here, we're going to do some sealing, because I just noticed a hole here and this cap was off. I'm surprised we haven't got any leaks. Anyway, let me set the camera up here. I don't know if I'm in frame. This is a really easy process. It's literally 2 pins and changing out the coax. All right, we'll take you with us. All right, step 1 is to take these 2 pins out, and I need to take off the, disconnect the coax here. All right. While you're down there, could you lower the antenna? Yeah, don't move it, just lower it. Keep going. That's good. Okay, on these pins, it's just a E-clamp. So you take that out, and then there's one at the bottom. And you pull these pins out, and that's done. The bat wing is off. All right. Let me set that over here. Now we're going to take out the new antenna. New antenna. And I'm going to have to mount the bracket. This on here. I'm going to mount the bracket on here. And that's this bracket right here. And it lines up to these 4 screws. And we'll get that mounted. Okay, they provide the screws. They actually just provide everything you need for this. Now the reason we went with this antenna is because it's supposed to give you better reception. It's supposed to give you, HD quality TV with a sleeker look. Kind of give you a nicer look. If you don't have the amplifier equipped with your trailer, it sends you with one, and it gives you all the power options you need. It gives you all the brackets that you could possibly need for if you're mounting it on a pole, if you're mounting it on the roof of your house. So it comes with all kinds of everything, and it gives you some new E-clamps if your other ones are not looking good. So I get these 4 screws in. And I'm not using a power tool for this because it's plastic. Now, one of the things that this does have also is an indicator that your amplifier is on and functioning. And you get that inside your, you turn on the little green light for the cable, or you turn it off for cable. On the back of this, there's a little LED indicator that'll light up when it's amplified. Okay, so this is the easy part. Again, you're just going to line things up here, and you're going to put the top ones to the top one and the bottom to the bottom, and reconnect your coax. Find the hole here. Okay, then this bottom one is going to line up with the bottom one right there. Okay, Therese, you want to crank it up. See if this works properly, because it should flatten out as it goes up. Perfect. Perfect. Is that all the way up? Okay, that's perfect. All right, come down. Okay, stop. Okay, now I'm going to put the C-clamps back on, and I'm going to reattach the coax cable, and then we'll go inside and see if the TV works better. It goes right here. Okay, so that is it for the install of this. Now we just need to go see if it made a difference. I'm sure it did. Now I got to get back up here and reseal these. All right, cool. All right, not just one, but two good projects done. The TV is working way better than it ever has. The 7-pin connector solved our light issue in the back, solved our issue with the length to the truck. So that's two projects that are absolutely perfect for us. So we'll leave it at that. Remember that a happy life starts in a happy place. We found ours, and we continue to motivate you to get the most out of your RV. Check back with us next time. Give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for coming along.